They did not merely kill, they orchestrated. Greetings, seekers of the unseen. Welcome to Myth or Real, where shadows of the past whisper truths to those who dare listen. Tonight, we venture into a tale where myth and meaning collide, a story of feathers, forged in fire, of screams that silenced nations, and of a hero who dared to challenge the skies. Let us unravel the enigma of the Stymphalian Birds. For those new to our odyssey, I am your guide, Etherios. Here on Myth or Real, we dissect legends not as mere stories, but as mirrors reflecting humanity's deepest fears, triumphs, and existential riddles. If you hunger for more than superficial lore, subscribe. The labyrinth goes deeper than you know. The Stymphalian birds are often reduced to a footnote in Hercules' labors. But what if they were more than monstrous obstacles? What if their existence and eradication holds secrets about the ancient world's relationship with chaos, divinity, and the price of survival? Let's soar beyond the textbook and into the storm. The tale unfolds. Origins, Ares' feathered curse. Long before Hercules, the Stymphalian marshes festered in Arcadia, a wetland, suffocated by rot and stagnation. Here, the birds were born, though born may be a kindness. Some say they erupted from the earth itself, spat forth by Gaia to punish a humanity grown arrogant. Others whisper they were the twisted progeny of Ares, god of war, who imbued them with a hunger to mirror his own insatiable wrath. A fragment from the lost Cypria epic suggests the birds were originally human, warriors who defiled the temple of Artemis. Their punishment? Eternal flight, their souls trapped in avian forms, their beaks forever dripping with the blood they craved in life. Reign of terror, the birds' symphony of death. For decades, the birds ruled unchallenged. Their feathers, sharp as Spartan swords, rained death upon crops, livestock, and flesh. Farmers spoke of them as clouds with teeth, their shrieks alone enough to burst eardrums. Yet their most chilling trait was their intelligence. They did not merely kill. They hunted, orchestrating ambushes with military precision, as if Ares himself directed their campaigns. What defines a monster? The host muses. Is it the claw, the fang, or the refusal to conform to man's delusion of control? The Stymphalites were nature's rebellion, a reminder that civilization is but a fragile dam against the flood of primal chaos. Hercules' sixth labor, ingenuity over brute force. When Eurystheus ordered Hercules to purge the birds, the hero faced an impossible battlefield. The marshes swallowed armor. The birds' metallic plumage deflected arrows. But wisdom, not strength, would prevail. Athena, ever the strategist, gifted him a crotala, a bronze rattle forged by Hephaestus. Its cacophony disrupted the birds' hive mind, driving them into the open sky, where Hercules' arrows found their mark. Or so the popular myth goes. Alternate accounts claim Hercules never slew them. Instead, the rattle's discordant frequencies altered them, stripping their ferocity. They migrated east, becoming the sirens of the Black Sea, a theory supported by 3rd century geographer Pausanias, who wrote of winged women luring sailors near Colchis. Echoes in eternity. The birds' legacy endured. Jason's Argonauts later encountered avian horrors near the Danube, possibly their descendants. In medieval bestiaries, they re-emerged as Stymphalides, symbols of heresy, souls so corrupted, even hell spat them out. Victory is never absolute, the host reflects. Hercules won, yet the birds evolved, adapting to new myths. Chaos cannot be destroyed, only transformed. What does that say about our own battles, ancient or modern? From ancient Arcadia to modern metaphors, the Stymphalian birds did not vanish with Hercules' victory. Their shadows flitted through the ages, morphing into symbols as fluid as the marshes they once haunted. In Renaissance art, they re-emerged in Bosch's nightmarish triptychs, their metallic feathers glinting. Among sinners, a nod to their medieval association with heresy. Romantic poets like Coleridge reimagined their shrieks as the scream of nature desecrated, echoing the Industrial Revolution's ravages. A 12th century Byzantine manuscript, the Chronicle of Theophanes, describes a plague of iron-feathered locusts devouring Anatolia. Scholars speculate this was inspired by Stymphalian lore, blended with apocalyptic Christian imagery. Even the Aztecs recounted tales of Tzitzimime, star, demons with beaks of obsidian. Proof that humanity's dread of predatory skies is universal. The birds and the divine, Ares' wrath, Artemis' silence. Why did Artemis, protector of the wild, permit the birds' reign? Arcadian oral traditions suggest a rift among the gods. Ares, enraged by Artemis' punishment of his mortal lover, a warrior queen, unleashed the birds to spite her sacred groves. Artemis, in turn, withheld aid from Hercules, forcing him to rely on Athena's cunning, a divine chess game, where mortals were pawns. The gods, the host notes, are not moral guides. They are forces as chaotic as storms. The Stymphalides remind us that even divinity is fractured, its benevolence conditional. What does it mean to worship entities that play with human suffering like lyre strings? The Crotala, technology as divine intervention. Athena's Crotala was no ordinary tool, forged by Hephaestus. Its bronze plates were tuned to frequencies that shattered the bird's psychic harmony. Modern acousticians hypothesize it emitted ultrasonic waves, exploiting the bird's hypersensitivity, a fusion of myth and proto-science. In 2021, archaeologists unearthed a Bronze Age artifact near Stymphalos, a crescent-shaped rattle adorned with bird motifs. Though debated, its design aligns with descriptions of the Crotala. Was it a ritual object, a weapon, or both? The line between sacred and practical blurs. Survivors or revenants? The bird's hidden legacy. Did some birds escape Hercules? A fragment from Sophocles' lost play Stymphalos hints at a brood nesting in the Caucasus, guarded by Prometheus eagles. Later, the Roman naturalist Pliny the Elder wrote of winged serpents in Ethiopia that fired feathers like arrows, a possible hybrid myth. Even today, the Stymphalian ethos persists. In 1986, Chernobyl's exclusion zone became a perverse sanctuary for irradiated storks, their mutated forms eerily reminiscent of ancient descriptions. Are we, like Hercules, forever fated to battle nature's retaliations? Moral dualities, monsters, victims, and the hero's paradox. Hercules' triumph is bittersweet. The birds, though monstrous, were survivors. Their aggression stemmed from human encroachment. Arcadia's marshes, drained for farmland, their nests torched. In slaying them, Hercules became both savior and exterminator. Heroism is a mirror, the host reflects. What one age lauds as courage, another may decry as genocide. The Stymphalides force us to ask, who defines monster? The victor? The historian? Or the land itself, whispering through bones? Now, fellow travelers, I turn to you. In the comments, share your champion of myth, be it a grief-stricken Gorgon, a Prometheus defying the heavens, or a creature like the Stymphalides, eternally straddling light and shadow. Let us build a pantheon of perspectives. As we part, consider this: myths are not relics. They are alive, shifting with each telling. The Stymphalian birds? They roost in our wars, our environmental crises, our fear of the unknown. So, the next time you hear a crow's cry, ask yourself, is it a bird? Or an echo of something older, wilder?